Hi everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. It's nice to see you. I hope you're keeping well and having a good start to the end of your week as it is now Friday. Guys, first and foremost, I want to let you guys know that the podcast that is available on all podcast platforms, Spotify, Audible, etc., is now also available on YouTube podcasts. There is a playlist. If you want to listen to the playlist, then go and click the card that's up, if I remember it, that's up here. But you can listen to it on there. It looks like some of you have. Thank you very much for listening to those already. Those were confirmed up on the website Thursday morning. But the purpose of today's video is more down to the fact that something that's been floating around in my mind over the last pretty much week. For those that have been keeping tabs on the channel for the last couple of years, I did say one of the reasons why I wouldn't be renewing my season ticket for the season just gone was because I'm not going to go anywhere near West Ham under the current ownership. Now, it's very, very close to that current ownership being no longer applicable. You know, obviously there's still a lot to go on at this point. You know, there's still a hell of a lot of ways to work through with all the problems in the board level, etc., etc. But I know there's a lot of people out there that have abandoned West Ham for exactly the same reason. Got nothing to do with the football, just down to the fact they were sick and tired of how Sullivan was running it. And Brady. Now, as we know, Brady left end of March, beginning of April, if I remember correctly. And, you know, Sullivan is all but gone from the club as well. So once Sullivan goes, it'll be very interesting to find out what the club's, again, the long-term future plan is for West Ham United. And as a result, there is a very good chance that there's other people that are watching this, and put your comments in the comment section if you are one of those people that abandoned West Ham for lack of better, well, not abandoned is the wrong word, but stopped going to the games because of the way that the club has been run. You know, myself included. So guys, let me know in the comment section below. Are you now thinking about renewing your season ticket? Or reapplying for a season ticket, I should say, because some people will need to reapply, myself included, if I wanted to do so. It's not the season yet. I want to give them another year to find out exactly what they are doing before I think about going back to the club, going back to the football ground, I should say. I've not been there at all this season. No League Cup, no FA Cup, no drinks with my mates after the games, nothing. The closest I've ever got to the London Stadium is passing through Stratford. That's it. But yeah, guys, I want to know, genuinely want to know, because it's been boiling around in my head over the last couple of days. Well, I say most of the week, but mostly the last couple of days. Would you now consider starting to go back to West Ham now that the ownership is all but gone? As I say, for me, it's too early to call that as well yet. I'm sure there's going to be the same decision for you guys as well. But at the same point, I do kind of think that there will be a lot of the so-called waiting list, however long or short that actually is going to start getting a lot longer in the coming weeks and months. You know, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on. As I say, big shout out to Gonzo over on Hammers Chat, West Ham Forum. It's just, he's made some unbelievable content over the last couple of days. He's really dug in and exposed everything that we all knew anyway. He's reminding us of a lot of things. And I did tweet him yesterday morning just to give him a shout out there as well, because he's doing phenomenal work, absolutely phenomenal. And you know, that's the kind of content I want to be making for you guys at some point, not necessarily verbatim of what Gonzo's done, but I do think that we would, you know, if we get the following, and thank you to the new couple of people that have subscribed to the channel over the last day or so. And thank you, obviously, to everybody that has watched the video about Sullivan stepping up to, Kretinsky stepping up to take over Sullivan's shares. Thank you, guys. Much appreciated. Also, in the comment section, guys, please do let me know if you think that was more down to the fact that was more down to the thumbnail differences, because I have found a website that can generate AI thumbnails. They're not brilliant. but I thought I'd give it a go. There is an A/B test running in there, so I'm hoping on that video it will tell you if there is a which one you'd click to prefer. You know, we'll have to wait and see on that one. As I say, I spent the last couple of days just mucking around with YouTube because I haven't really used the website for a long time. I've got the tablet back up now, and I can do everything bar doing a live stream at the moment. So, you know, things are progressing. Things are progressing nicely. I'm using the Black Magic camera app on the phone as well. I've bought out the lighting again now, so you'll see that the lighting's completely different. I'm hoping this is going to look in a bit more professional than the other content, because mostly I've just been relying on Mother Nature. But today we're literally using all my original lighting. So, well, most of my original lighting anyway. So guys, yeah, let me know your thoughts on this as well, for that matter. Will you be considering going back to watch West Ham now that the current ownership is all but gone? Or are you going to be waiting for the next couple of seasons to see how it gets on? Because, you know, the future is so bright at the moment now, because there's a lot of people jumping on the bandwagon. Lots of crap coming up from pundits, as there always is. You know, there are some pundits that are asking Kretinsky to release his ideas of what's going to happen. That's not going to happen for a long, long time, because he can't say anything until he purchases the Sullivan shares and/or the Gold shares and/or Sullivan shares. By the way, you know, there's a very good video that went up by Gonzo on Wednesday afternoon, talking about the fact that the shares were. Oh, no, sorry, no, it wasn't Gonzo's video. It was the boardroom guys. You know, those two saying that, you know, the Kretinsky was on the verge of buying the Gold shares, and then the Sullivan stuff happened, and that deal got dropped. So there are things working in the background that are making steps in terms of ownership, but we are a long, long way off that, guys, at the minute. But put your comments in the comment section below. Let me know how optimistic you're feeling about the upcoming season. I mean, from my point of view, I don't really care what league we're playing, as long as the club's existing. That's all I care about. But guys, thank you very, very much for your time. As I say, go and watch the podcast. Go and listen to the podcasts over on the YouTube playlist that I put up at the beginning of the video. I'll also try and put the link in the description as well, along with everything else. But if you want to listen to it direct, there's links in the description for Spotify, Audible, Apple Podcasts, Deezer, Castbox, you name it. They're all there. But guys, in the meantime, look after yourselves, and I will see you very, very soon.